My name is Jess Kilby. I am a media artist living in Melbourne. I'm originally from America, and I teach on the RMIT Masters of Media program. Probably around 15 years old was when I first started thinking about tattoos. I probably did actually decide the minute I saw it. I want that, yeah. Probably, now that I think, I never thought about that before, but yeah. The first one is on my shoulder. It's old and faded now. I don't know, can you see that?
Wow, it's colorful.
But yes, it's a sort of an adaptation. The original piece, I only just realized the other day, the figures in the original piece are both just black outlines.
Yeah.
But the woman, Pam, who I'd seen it on for the first time, she was African American, so she had dark skin, and she had had one of the figures done in an outline and the other one done in white ink. And so I reversed that, since I have white skin, when I got mine done, and had one figure filled in with brown ink. And when I was thinking about getting it touched up recently, I went and looked for the original and was surprised that I kind of have the wrong version of the tattoo, or it's an adaptation of it. Pam and I both do, that the original is just two plain outlined figures. But yeah, it's Keith Haring's a wonderful artist, so I'm still happy to have a piece of his art on my body. This one I hadn't planned to do, but I have 3 younger sisters, and one of them recently got a tattoo, which I only knew about because her boyfriend posted on Instagram that she was getting a tattoo. And she got 3 lines, and I asked her about it, and she said, I thought she was just joking, but she said it was to symbolize that she was the 3rd born. And also jokingly that it could be a sister tattoo, that we could all get them with the individual. And I was actually quite touched by that, because I've lived overseas for a long time, and I miss my sisters a lot. And so I asked her, I said, well, I'm about to get a new tattoo anyway, like I would totally get one. And she really liked the idea too. So I'm the oldest, I'm 1. So this line is 1 in terms of matching my sister's number 3. But it also, because it can be quite lonely living overseas away from all your family, it's a reminder not just of my connection to her and to my family, but that the number 1, even though it can mean 1 as in a lone 1, it can also mean 1 as in we are all 1. So it just reminds me that I'm connected to everybody, to the whole world. So I like the double meaning of that one. And they feel connected for reasons that, I don't know, because I got them on the same day, and because they were both sort of about the next chapter of my life in Australia. So they're very special to me. The one that I got covered up on my ankle, I let the person who did it do it kind of freehand, and I just wanted it in plain black, and they talked me into adding color. But even though I didn't like it, and every time I looked at it I went, oh, I need to cover that someday, it was also sort of, there was a bit of a lesson in that, in terms of not regretting things. You do something, you accept it, it's part of your life now. It didn't cause me any harm, I had an ugly thing on my ankle for 20 years. So I was able to laugh at it. It wasn't a serious regret. It was more, I would just roll my eyes and laugh at myself and say that was kind of silly. I don't know, I've thought about it, but they hurt a lot. They really hurt. I have considered getting something here someday. They're also really expensive. So between the pain and the cost, and it takes quite a while to heal, so you've got to be really careful with them. It's a big decision to get another one, and if I did, I'd probably wait a couple more years, because I just got these 2 a couple months ago. So yeah, I'm thinking about it though. I think once you have one, you never stop thinking about, should I get another one?
Yeah.